Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of the Masochist series. Credit to Cimo and Hossman for inventing the series. But first, would you like to make your Master Duel experience a whole lot better?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of the Masochist. Here we're playing a deck. I asked you guys for last time to give me recommendations for decks to play. Various different new decks. This one was recommended by Squid Token, who not only recommended the deck, gave me a full deck list, but also gave me a ton of recommendations on how to play the deck. It was like full paragraphs on like, here's what you do, here's what you summon off of this is this, and this, and this. Like, he actually gave very, very awesome instructions on how to play it. So far, that's the only deck list that I saw as of the recording of this. There may be more that trickle in over the next few days, so maybe we'll play some different ones on other days if others trickle in. But right now, we're playing this one. This is basically a link spam deck. I was practicing it a little bit in solo mode. I'll be honest with you guys, if I misplay, this is, I don't want to say it's like too complicated, but it's very consistent. It's almost to the point where it's like almost constructed. Obviously, there aren't any floodgates whatsoever, which is probably better. And like I said, we're in gold, so we get to have fun. He also mentioned a really cool combo with Oviraptor, because we do have Oviraptor, and I don't think there's any related cards because it's just dinosaurs. But Oviraptor, we have Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, and this is just good to keep in mind. But again, he mentioned this. He didn't include it in the deck list, but he mentioned this. We do have Reaper-Docus. So if we go into Reaper-Docus and then we go into any other card in the graveyard, we have the big evolution pill, so we can just go Reaper-Docus, any other card, make a link 3 of some kind, and then activate big evolution pill and summon this, which is actually pretty good. I never even thought of that before. That's actually a pretty smart combo. So we have the Oviraptor, this, and of course this can search any dinosaur, but generally it's actually pretty good. So we've got this is our deck list for today. So basic to go over it: free special summon, right driver summons lefty driver, Adhara. We've got the World Chalice Fairy, which is can add itself back, but also searches a World Chalice card on summon, normal or special summon. We have the Live Twins. These are like there's a lot of cards that are like semi bricks. It's like it'll be like one card grabs another, one card grabs another type of situation. A lot of level 2s that can special summon. Fallen of Argos can special summon if you control level 2. We got a lot of level 2s here. Constellar, Shuratan is actually a pretty cool card because on normal summon you can add a Constellar monster, which would be this one right here, this Constellar card, and then this basically special summons itself when you control a Constellar. So it's it basically is a free special summon. It's essentially what it does. We got Arboreus, of course. Tsuchinoko is, as long as it's your last card, it's a free special summon. If it's not your last card, then it's always basically a free special summon. This Vernus Loof locks you into Earth effects, but we actually don't really activate effects on our turn with this deck. If you're going first, you set up a board. If you're going second, you're kind of breaking the board, so you're summoning like Mech Knight Crusader Avermax. And for the most part, you're really not activating effects on your initial turn, so it's fine. Then we've got Witch, Praying Mantis is a Cybers. Not a Cybers, it's an insect, but it does summon a token on like the following turn, which is cool. We can banish it, special summon a token. There's a standby phase, it summons a token. So other ways, if it survives, it summons a token. If it doesn't, it summons a token. Plus, has this cool effect to send the spell trap card and then return an opponent's attacking monster, which is pretty cool. And then, of course, we have Goblinberg, Revival Golem, Tetherwolf. Crusader is just an alternative to the Miracle Rupture, which we have 5 copies of. It's kind of crazy. We've got Tetherwolf, Trickster Candina searches out Korobane, which is somewhere around here, right here. We've got Iron Dragon, the brick from the Constellar. We also got the Rocket Caliber summons itself to a Dark Monster, Link Monster. But basically, yeah, this is free special, mostly free specials here, Descendant. And then our extra deck is a bunch of Link Monsters. I was testing it a little. It is a little, like, what direction you go is a little complicated. But it's not the end of the world. Like, most of the time you'll get into a Mech Knight Crusader Avermax. Sometimes you can go into Pit Knight, and you can co-link a Pit Knight with something else. This is like, we have 2 boss monsters. It's basically G-Golem and this. You can easily summon like Pit Knight early and Time Thief, and then you can have it point and constantly trigger Pit Knight early, which is cool, and negates and changes a monster to 0, which is cool. But yeah, it has some really cool effects. So let's go try this deck out. All right, so here's our hand. We just lost a coin flip. Our hand is we drew a lot of normal summons. It's unfortunate. This wasn't supposed to happen, but it happens. We drew 1, 2, 3 normal summons in one hand, which World Chalice. Not the best hand going. It's probably not the best deck to play against either. But I mean, Crusader Avermax is pretty good. But I don't know if it's going to be able to beat the branded deck. I don't know if this hand is enough. It's going to send Fallen for the Quem, and I imagine he's just going to do the limited combos. Yeah, he's going to do these combos with the Quem. Yeah, Quem, Blazing Cartesia. He has the fusion summon, I imagine. Probably he's going to activate Branded and High Spirits, which usually means they're playing some sort of a mixed deck and not just. Never mind. But he just he has another. I mean, his hand is honestly not that great. His hand is not that great to start. Reveal, send 1 level 8. Not like the most incredible hand ever. He's gonna send this dude to draw. He's going minus right now, but it is branded, so they'll eventually go plus, so it doesn't really matter. But kind of going minus right now. But he's gonna summon back Fallen of Albaz, and now he's gonna be able to do the full combo because he confused with Blazing Cartesia. And okay, he's gonna do this, but basically he's doing branded combos. On our side here, we have this card on normal or special summon. You control another monster special summon, so unfortunately we can't do this. So our best play here is Goblinberg into something, but I don't know what we're gonna be able to do here. All right, so our opponent's gonna go Albion and Albion Quam. Yeah, they're gonna banish, fuse, all that stuff. We've seen this a million times. Nothing really unseen here. Yeah, I guess we need to. What would we need to out this? What would we need to see? Ice Jade is a tough card to out for this particular deck because it's non-targeting removal, and our best card is Mech Knight Crusader Avermax. So that's a rough one, I'm not gonna lie. That is a rough one. So that's our best card to probably go into. Maybe the Pit Knight early, but I mean it requires a lot of setup. Revival Golem's another card we didn't want to draw, but we drew. Yeah, this is not. When I was testing the deck, the hands were on fire, and then I don't know why this always happens. Like I'll test the deck and then I'll actually get into it, and it's like the hands aren't as good. Yeah, this is rough. I'm not gonna lie, this is rough. Believe it or not. Let me think here. I'm trying to see how far I can get with what I have. So I can go Goblinberg, and then summon Witch, and then go into something, and then that's probably the play. I'm going to try to get as far as possible. I can go I can just Goblinberg into a Time Thief, and that's probably good enough, but we'll see how far we can get with what I'm about to do. So we're going to go Goblinberg here. And we'll summon out Witch because I can search off of it, just because these don't really help at the moment. So we'll summon out Witch of the Black Forest. And now hopefully we can make some plays. Unless our opponent just triggers this. They're going to trigger this Dogmatica card in Graveyard to, I guess, summon back Fallen of Albaz. Yeah, they're doing that play. Or, oh, never mind, they're doing this, yeah. Quadrilantis. This guy changes everything to 0. He's annoying, but he's not the worst. Yeah, he's annoying. He floats and changes everything to 0. And he's gonna. I'll be honest with you. This is not this is one of the worst matchups we could have possibly had in game 1. So maybe we didn't get lucky. Again, we're in gold, so in theory we should be playing against like Dark Magician and stuff. So that's ideally the kinds of decks that we'd be playing against, not this. I'm gonna go into Brute Enforcer, and then that'll allow me to do other stuff at the moment. So we'll go Brute Enforcer, and then we'll activate Witch. Again, a little underwhelming on the draw. We'll go with what's his name. We'll go with Rocket Caliber because he's a free special summon. It is kind of crazy what Witch can search. Witch has so many search targets. Okay, so we'll summon Rocket Caliber, and this card triggers if it's sent to graveyard from your deck to the graveyard. Never mind. Either way, we might as well Brute Enforcer. We'll target the Mirror Jade. Yeah, he's gonna activate it. Yeah, realistically, we're not winning this one. That was just that hand just did not work out. We weren't gonna win that one. That was unrealistic for me to even be there that long. All right, we just lost another coin flip, unfortunately. This hand is definitely looking better already. Got Revival Golem. We drew, unfortunately, Revival Golem and Miracle Rupture. There's no way we're playing against the deck again. I'm not even joking with you. This deck's probably worst matchup is Brain. There's no way. There's just no way. Back to back, there's no way. What happened to all the Fire Kings? What happened to all the Snake Eye? Where'd they all go? Why are we playing this back to back? Yeah, this is literally one of the worst matchups we could possibly have. It's because Mirror Jade is so good, like as an interruption, but just like the Mekk-Knight Crusade Avermax does nothing against him. And then our other interruptions kind of take a lot to happen. This guy's good. He's unaffected by monster effects that are but he's 28, so Mirror Jade can just crash into him. And then Pit Knight early is good. We can negate the Mirror Jade, but that takes setup. Obviously, this can't get over a Mirror Jade. It's too much attack. Kashtira Ogre can't get over a Mirror Jade unless he summons it in defense. And then Mirror Jade just floats into... yeah, Mirror Jade just floats when he gets destroyed to pop our entire board anyway. So, unless we can get one of these girls to set up... I mean, I guess our co-linked monsters, we can summon this, and then it'll be unaffected by the destruction effect. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, and it's an Earth, right? Yeah. So we can go into the G-Golem if we summon that, I guess. Alright, I guess let's start off the process. We'll try. We'll summon out the Kashtira Ogre. See if our opponent responds. They don't. We're going to activate Miracle Rupture. We didn't draw any level 2s either, which kind of sucks, because if we don't have level 2... we can make a Link 2, right? Yeah, Link 2, Rank 2, so it's fine. This guy's a free special summon almost no matter what. To either player's field, too, which is kind of cool. So we'll go... Actually, we can book Mirror Jade. I just realized we could book Mirror Jade. I shouldn't have summoned this. We can book Mirror Jade, but then what? Like, it's just... That's the end of that if we book Mirror Jade, so we might as well extend. So we'll send Revival Golem. Yep, special summon it. Yeah, if we sent the other one, we could have booked it. But, I mean, like I said, what does it really accomplish to book that? And then we'll go... And, special... This doesn't really help, but... Kashtira Ogre's cool, but, like, he doesn't actually do anything in this situation. I mean, he can get over this, and that's probably the best thing that it can do. But I'm trying to get to either Crusade Avermax or something of that sort. I think we go... Reaper Docus. Yeah, we'll go Reaper Docus here. Reaper Docus. And now we have two special summons that are free. This plus this. And we have a normal summon still. So we're going to activate this. Unfortunate. Because that locks us out of everything. So he's going to send, banish our monster. And... I mean, we can go... into... We still have our normal summon. So I guess we can go into... Because we have to Link Climber. We can go into Time Thief and hope to get a trap. That is our best bet in this case. Time Thief, hope to get a trap. So we'll activate the special summon. Yep, we'll do that. And we can reveal an Earth to make sure it's not destroyed by battle. Guess we'll summon this. We can still extend a little more. We can get to a Link 3. We can get to this dude, but he doesn't... He's a little too weak to get over this stupid Mirror Jade. So I guess we go into Time Thief. This is not the card I wanted to go into. Obviously, we got a little unlucky. We lost both coin flips. So we played against Branded, which is like a natural counter to this particular deck. Because it just floats through anything, and it literally, this Mirror Jade counters our entire strategy. So that's unfortunate, and we did, like I said, go second twice. That'll obviously use an effect at the end phase, but I mean, I don't have any other choice. So the hope is just to get a... He's going to summon for free off the Titan Clad. Damn, we played back-to-back Branded and back-to-back like high rarity brand. He's going to activate that effect. If he activates this, I can just make Time Thief disappear. And then, yeah, I guess he didn't, but we could have made Time Thief disappear. Oh, he doesn't have a discard anyway, so it didn't matter. He should have searched that first, then discard it for the Fallen of Albaz and tried to fuse with our monster. But whatever, so he's gonna... Or he could have added that back. These aren't these all end phase chain links like your choice? He could have did these in any combination. Like, he could have done Ecclesia first, added it back, then Fallen of Albaz. Like, yeah, we're not winning this duel. We're just not winning this duel. There's too much recursion, too much going on right now. This duel's not happening. All right, so this is our third coin flip loss in a row. Unfortunate, but it's the reality. This hand's looking a lot better than the others, though. Like, this hand's actually looking pretty solid. We have the live twin that summons the other live twin, Argos, Ernest Louvre. There's no way. There's no way. There's just no way. We lost 3 coin flips in a row and played against 3 Branded in a row. There's just no way. You've got to be kidding me. Like, what are the freaking chances? Dude, you can't make this shit up. This is insane. What are the chances? 3 coin flips. I'm not even staying for this one. Screw this. I'm in gold 4. Why am I here? Why am I playing against Branded? 3 coin flips in a row. We lost and then 3 Branded. Back to back to back. That is crazy. Alright, we lost this coin flip. Gotta remain positive. This is our 4th coin flip loss in a row. Hopefully. The goal of this deck was to go first, set up kind of like a semi-unbreakable board. And now we're in a little bit of a strange situation here. We'll see how it goes. So we've got... This is going to be... I mean, if we can play through it. This is another card that counters Crusade Avermax, unfortunately, the Gold Sarcophagus. So, the start of the damage step, if a Horus monster battles, they can just send the monster. So, it just, at the start of damage step, and it sends. So, it doesn't target, it doesn't destroy, it doesn't do any of that stuff. So, we can't even use IB to protect the Horus cards. So, that's a little frustrating. Yeah, if a monster would be destroyed... that this card points to a destroy by a card effect, you can send this card to the grave. I can't even do that because, yeah, Gold Sarcophagus. That's unfortunate, man. I mean, realistically, they're probably not going to end on... They're probably not going to end on any Horus cards, right? Because they're going to end on rank 8s because this is playing a Galaxy package. Which I actually haven't seen. I got to say, I have not seen Galaxy plus Horus. See, but this deck has not been given a fair shot yet because I'm playing against pretty much... I've been playing against, like, all meta and Branded and stuff. Oh my god. Well, that is just infuriating. Okay. Okay, so let's plan this out a little intelligently here. We'll go with a free special summon first. Actually, we can just set this and then... use Iron Dragon. Actually, we can Iron Dragon this column, I guess. What do we want to do first? Kashtira, Ogre, Garbage Lord. Every card in our hand is live except for the Praying Mantis right now. But we can discard them, actually. So, literally every card in our hand is live. So, I want to pop the Gold Sarcophagus because that card is going to send Crusade Avermax to the graveyard. So, I definitely want to pop that. Plus, it's recursion for them. This is annoying, but we can play through that. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, I think we set the Bee Trooper Descent. And then we special summon out Kashtira Ogre. Yeah, because that has to be the first summon. And now we activate the Iron Dragon Tiamaton. And now he can activate SB Little Knight. But we'll see what he does. That's fine. He lets me. And we'll activate it to destroy it in this column. Now, here's the scary thing about Tiamaton. If he's removed from the field, it actually stops the Gold Sarcophagus. It stops this card from being destroyed. So hopefully he doesn't remove this card. Hopefully he removes Kashtira Ogre instead. Yes, good, good, good. Because, like I was going to say, if you remove Tiamaton, the column does not get popped. So he does pop that. That is coming back. So that's something we have to be mindful of. And then you can target 2 cards that are banished, add them to the... Yeah, okay. So they're going to... How they're going to add SP Little Knight? Is that what they're going to add? You can target 2 cards banished or in graveyard, so Gold Sarcophagus, yeah, draw cards equal to the number of, yeah. And then he's going to do this. Your opponent cannot target horse monsters for attacks. I mean, that just... this is the hand I had. Like, what do you want me to do? That's unfortunate because they just added back the Gold Sarcophagus, so next turn he will still be able to out my Crusader Avermax, which is unfortunate. There's nothing I can do, and I can't target his monsters for attacks either. Like, what am I supposed to do about this? Man, okay, I guess we have to keep comboing off here. We're gonna summon out Garbage Lord. Yeah, Garbage Lord. Normal summon. Actually, we'll do that. Yeah, with normal summon. Do we have an Earth on the field? No. Token is Earth. Okay, cool. So I guess we can do something. We'll summon out this Candina. We'll activate the effect to search the Korobane. I'm trying to see what the... See, the problem is, like, we don't really have... Because we can't even attack his monsters right now, right? That's what it said. Leaves the field. Draw cards. Okay, that one draws. This one... This turn, your opponent's monster cannot target horse monsters for attack. They cannot target horse monsters on the card effects, so... They just... I can't target these fucking stupid cards. That's unlucky. That is unlucky. I'm gonna go Bee Trooper Descent. Summon this out. And then we'll go and summon Link Spider with that. We'll go Link Spider. Summon that there. Alright, so we'll summon the Ib underneath. And that has a summoning animation, which I think looks pretty cool. This can only special summon itself if you have all of those monsters. But I mean, it's... Like I said, I would have gone into Boral Sword, but it doesn't matter. I guess Space Insulator, because I probably will summon a Cyburst next turn. I'll just summon that. I can't attack still, like I said. So I guess we just go Crusader Avermax, save the rest for later. Hope he doesn't realize what he can't do here. So I guess we just pass on this. No applicable effect. And we just end. I mean, I guess... Like I said, there's not much we could do. Like, we had special summons, which was great. And then we're going to summon our monster back. So I guess we'll summon him back right here. Nice to get the Ogre back. I forgot all about him. He can target and banish and stuff, which is annoying, but... Yeah, he's going to do this field spell, so it didn't really matter if he drew Gold Sarcophagus, or added back Gold Sarcophagus or not. Like I said, Gold Sarcophagus kind of outs everything. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has to be in a weird state right now. Like, it has to be in a weird state right now, because we're in Gold 4, and in theory, like, we should be playing against goofballs. But we're playing against not goofballs. Like, this is pretty... Stuff's pretty good. Yeah, already just outed my monster just by doing nothing. And it doesn't trigger until now. So, we'll trigger that, and we'll trigger the Kashtira Ogre. Why not? Yeah, he just outed it by just, like, revealing a card in hand, which is absolutely bananas. I don't even know which card, what card sent this? Or we'll go 5 cards. Yeah, I don't even know what card, like, revealed, I don't even know what card sent our card to the graveyard. We just lost it. So we're going to banish this. So I don't really care about Imperm. But I didn't even know what card sent return to the deck. It's on resolution, doesn't target. I guess we could put this back, but this also counts as King Sarcophagus, so it doesn't really matter. We could put one of these back, and I mean, I guess the most annoying card here is SP Little Knight, since these cards basically are multiples of each other anyway. But you could just summon it out anyway. So this guy's just flexing on us. I mean, look how many cards he's got in hand. This is insane. Look at this. Send 1 card, send a Horus. We've got 1 Cashier. Okay, we're not. Let's be realistic. We're gonna sit here for the next 20 minutes. We're not gonna win this. They've got like 9 cards in hand. They've got a full graveyard. We're not winning this duel. All right, we finally have won a coin flip. Thank God we won a coin flip, and the hand's looking pretty good. We've got 2 normal summons, unfortunately, but the hand does look pretty good. But we have Arborea for our Crusader Avermax, so it will have some protection, which is nice. Garbage Lord, Righty Driver, Lefty Driver, Live Twin stuff. So we have a pretty decent hand to start. We have at least a Link 3, which is cool. So we'll go Righty Driver. See if our opponent has a response. They don't. We'll go so Lefty Driver. We'll hit that. That'll hit the field, and we can go. No point in activating that because it's just gonna do. I probably should have done it just to eat an Imperm. We can put a Link Reborn Graveyard for no reason, but we don't have any level 1s anyway, so I don't think it's that important. So we'll go and summon. Does it really matter? I mean, I guess we can go Reaperdocus, but doesn't matter anyway. So I guess we go Space Insulator because he will have effects next turn that become relevant, just in case we summon a Cyberse next turn. So it's generally good to go into him. And we'll go Arborea, and that's pretty good. And then we'll go Garbage Lord. So with this board particularly, I think the best thing we can make is a Crusader Avermax because it just, yeah, it's probably the best thing that we can make. So we'll go Land for Lankus, and then we'll just make Crusader Avermax. And we technically had a Synchro 8 there, right? Can this be Synchro Summon? Can't be used as, except for a Dark Monster, so it doesn't matter. But we can go Crusader Avermax. I think that is actually the best thing. So we have Crusader Avermax with protection, and then we have Space Insulator follow-up, and Tether Wolf and stuff like that. So we'll just go end phase here, Crusadia with the Arborea in graveyard. We'll see if that's enough. We'll see. Ideally, with this deck, you want to go the more of the Link route, summon G Golem, which does require Earths, but he's still fine. You go maybe G Golem, which is like co-linked with like Ib, and then just straight to the end phase. Okay, that is, I'll take that. Okay. Korribane is a free summon if you control nothing, but we don't control nothing right now, so Space Insulator will be summoned for free. So I think right now we go Mecha Phantom Beast. Yeah, because we have to control no other cards for Leela to be useful. We'll summon this token out, and then we'll summon a Cyberse, which is this Link Spider, and we'll summon this right here, and then Space Insulator will summon back for free. Right? Oh no, it's the 2 a zone a monster link points to. Yeah, 2 a zone a link monster points to. Alright, so we can't do that. So I gotta summon a Cyberse, and it has to point to it, which is this card right here, the Pit Knight early. So we'll do that then. We'll summon Pit Knight early, fair enough. So we'll go Pit Knight early, and then we'll be able to summon back the other dude. Yep, Space Insulator. So he'll be summoned for free. Pit Knight early requires some other goofy business to do, so I think we just go to battle with what we have on the board. And unfortunately, it's not quite enough, but next turn we'll do other stuff, I guess. It's fine. So we'll just attack with these dudes, and we'll just end phase. Yeah, we'll end phase here. It's like I said, the deck, once it gets hot, it does a lot. Like, Space Insulator's cool. He's basically a free summon every turn. This is cool if it gets destroyed. It summons itself back. This floats. Like, there's a lot to end my opponent just end. Is this a bot? Like, is this end phase bot, man? I mean, I don't know what's going on here. I guess we'll see when he discards, but this is like, how many card extra? 15 extra, full extra deck, full main deck, full everything. So I guess we'll see what happens next. Alright, our opponent finally scooped. They've actually been sitting here for like 5 minutes straight doing nothing, so unfortunate for us, but I mean, we got a free win. Okay, fair enough. I'll take it. Yeah, like I said, 5 minutes straight. We are ranking up to Gold 3, where we're going to play an unbelievable amount of meta decks. We got 2 legacy tickets. Alright, so here we go. We're getting a master pack. We played a lot of tough decks, I'm not going to lie. So this was very rough today. That was a very rough start. Neutron Blast, I'll never ever resolve that card. Toon Dark Magician, I'll probably never summon that card. I can't imagine this is, nope, not generic, because it does Memento, Memento, Memento. It says Memento 3 times. I don't think we can use it. Easy win, GG, easy. Not the worst card, but we don't have enough of these. Just use it as a small engine right now. Just 1 copy of this, 1 copy of this, but we don't have enough. Worm Noodle, can't do anything with that. Earthbound Release, I mean, it's an Earthbound card. I don't believe I'm going to be able to do anything with that. Fiendish Chain's pretty cool. 2nd copy, I'll probably use that. Trident Dragon. Got another copy of this card, which is a pretty decent card. I just, again, I don't really... Nothing I can really... Yeah, Fiendish Chain's pretty cool, though. Another Fiendish Chain? That's pretty good. That'll probably replace some other card, because it's a negate plus stops attacks. It's very good with the barrier statue, because it negates and it stops, and it's a continuous, so it's all really good. Alright, so we just won this coin flip. Our hand is definitely looking like pretty playable here. We've got Sprite, which summons if you have a level 2. You can special summon it for free. We have the Revival, Miracle Rupture. Pretty good stuff, so we'll go with the Miracle Rupture first. See if our opponent has any response. We'll send the Revival Golem, and yeah, we'll activate that. Mandatory effect, special summon. Yep, we'll summon that out. Our opponent does seem to have responses. It's not Max C because they haven't activated it. Let's see, what direction do we go here? What direction do we go? I guess we could normal summon this, special summon this out for free. We could go that, you know, summon this, search. Yeah, we'll search this out because we do have some free summons if we do this. And we will search out, I mean, we could search this out because it does get summoned for free, so we'll go with this. We don't have any normal monsters, so we don't get that effect on it, but it's fine. We could go for the G-Golem setup in some way, but we have nothing that really points down to G-Golem that's like incredibly good. We have G-Golem, but we have nothing like, what do we point to it? Because we can't go Crusade Avermax G-Golem because they don't. G-Golem points up and sideways, so we'd have to go like IB plus G-Golem in some way. We'd have to do something in that direction. I guess we go. We can go these two into this, and then we can summon this for free. Sprite Carrot, right? We can summon Sprite Carrot for free. So we'll summon Reaper Docus. He's still got something in his hand. I don't know what. So we'll special summon the Sprite Carrot right here, and then we'll summon out. I guess we summon out the Bee Trooper Descent. And we'll summon this here. Now we can go. The graveyard effect is this, but we don't have a reason to do that. We can special summon out and then get another monster on board, but we can basically get to 5 monsters here. I don't know, to see if there's really a point for that. We can co-link and then basically make our monster unaffected by our opponent's card effects. We could do that, but I don't know if that really has a purpose in all of this. So we can go Space Insulator and then change it. So I guess we can make Space Insulator here. Here we go, Space Insulator. And then we can go Crusade Avermax. Like I said, I actually should have made the... I should have made Space Insulator and then made the IB, and then I could have summoned out the World Chalice Guard Dragon. Should have probably done that. But this gives us protection from targeting, but this has targeting protection naturally anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll just go We'll just go end phase here. This is enough. So we have targeting protection on top of targeting protection. And then Crusader Avermax, obviously. I don't know what my opponent has. They could have an Ibiru on top of what they already had, which would have rendered no matter what play we made useless anyway. But I guess we'll see what they have. They're going to activate furniture. Winged Dragon of Raw furniture. That is interesting. Alright, I'm down. I am down for this. Welcome Labyrinth and Winged Dragon of Raw in one deck. Now I know what he had this entire time. I was like, what does he have? And now we know. Winged Dragon of Raw with Labyrinth. I think we both know, or yeah, I think we, and Spellbooks. Okay. I am down for what I'm watching right now. Spellbook of Secrets. Okay. I am very much down for what I'm about to see here. Into Spellbook of Knowledge. He's going to draw 2 more. This is pretty wild. He's going to set another card. Spellbook of Secrets. Okay. He didn't even... Oh, he already had the Spellbook of Knowledge. Okay, so he didn't even have to activate the secrets. Okay. So he has another Prophecy Magician dude. Spellbook of Prophecy. He already has another one for next turn to do another setup again. That's pretty scary. He's going to set another card and pass. So right now he can't get over Crusader Avermax, but obviously he can get over Crusader Avermax when he needs to. We'll see what we can do here. We can activate that effect, but that won't help. I think we go Goblinberg. It's probably our best bet here. And then we summon out, yep, Goblinberg. We probably summon out the Golem. The G-Golem. Because we can summon out the World Chalice, Guard Dragon later. It's too bad that Ib is not a Cybers monster. It's just too bad. And G-Golem requires Earths, which is a little bit of a weird mis-synergy that we're going to have to keep going through. But we can make Boral Sword here. Yeah, we'll summon this out. Let's see, summon that in defense, because we're not trying to get too crazy. Summon that out. We can actually make Time Thief. Like, that's what we can actually... Let's not be stupid and just make Time Thief. We don't have to make... Because the Space Insulator is... It would be cool. We could summon Space Insulator, but, like, for what? What Link 4 are we going to summon here? I guess we could summon maybe... Yeah, he's going to activate Welcome Labyrinth. Okay, fine. I guess we could summon Boral Sword, but, like, that's not really all that great right now. Like, I don't have monsters to switch to defense. I mean, I have targeting protection for this, but, like, what does that really accomplish? I actually think Time Thief would probably be better in this situation, especially with the weirdness of his deck. There's no way we get a monster, right? There's no way we get a monster. He's going to get this. Fair enough. Yeah, I actually believe that Time Thief might be the best play here. Because Pit Knight early is a cool card, but unfortunately it activates unless it's during the damage step. So unfortunately this activates in the damage step, so we won't be able to do this effect, which sucks. But Pit Knight early would be cool, but we can't really do any of its effects unless we can go Pit Knight early plus Time Thief. Then we can do the effects, but we don't have the enough extenders to get to that right now. So I think actually Time Thief is probably best. Yeah, I think enough time. Yeah, I think Time Thief is probably best right now. So we'll just summon Time Thief right here. And continue. Just continue. Do have some, like I said, targeting protection doesn't matter anyway, but we'll see what we can do. I'm going to activate the Labyrinth, which makes sense. I do not have any effect to activate in response to that. The Lady Labyrinth of Silver Castle, it's just free special summon. That's fine. None of these effects really do much right now, so we'll go to battle phase. They can activate their traps right now. No way. Soul Crossing. I mean, might as well save the Time Thief Reader. Might as well. Soul Crossing. So basically what that does is lets him tribute our monsters as if they're his own monsters in order to special summon out a God card. But so he's going to have to tribute 3, so he'll have to tribute Crusader Avermax. And I'll see how this ruling works. If this link summon card is sent to the graveyard an opponent's card, I mean, is it opponent's card or is it, I mean, we'll find out. Summon Obelisk, we'll find out if our monster triggers here in the graveyard. I guess not. Continue to main phase, yes. And yeah, our Crusader Avermax does not trigger. Good to know. Good to know. So I guess we'll just go to end phase. He outed the... Yep, he outed that. That sucks for us. Nothing we can do there. This can't be targeted, but I guess... But it can be... If we get a trap card, we can put it back. Metal Slime. Metal Slime's annoying. This is another goofy deck. But I don't mind. This is the kind of stuff I want to play against and go. Like, if I lose to this, I'm not mad at all. Like, I'm not mad at all if I lose to this. I accept it. This is probably the worst thing we could have possibly gotten. In terms of monster spell traps, this is the worst thing we could have gotten. Because we can't save Time Thief and we can't put this on top of his deck. So, that's unfortunate for us. That is unfortunate for us. It's very unfortunate. So, we'll see what we can do here. And unfortunately, Crusade Avermax is a one of. So, it's not like we have two. So, he's going to attack with Time Thief. Why not? We'll activate Redoer. And we'll draw a card. And that's not bad, actually. That's not bad. All of our best cards are being taken out. So Crusade Avermax, Time Thief, all the goats are getting taken down one by one. Tiamaton's pretty cool, but this deck doesn't play any back row, so I can't really find a way to trigger him. I mean, I can actually. I find a way to trigger him. I have to just summon two monsters right here. Like, oh, that's fine. I can trigger him. Yeah, we'll go with Sharon. We'll activate this. Grab this one. We just have to summon a Cybers. As long as we summon a Cybers, activate. Summon this out right here. And then we'll go with two. We got to summon a Cybers again. We must summon a Cybers. Pit Knight early. And this dude. Pit Knight early, this dude, I guess, because we can't out this guy. We gotta find. Actually, does he think he have a trap in hand? I actually don't think he has a trap in hand, so I think we just go with Brute Enforcer. Yeah, I think we just go with Brute Enforcer here. So we'll summon this right here, and then we'll activate Space Insulator. To a zone a Link monster points to. I'm an idiot. Did we have one that we could have summoned that would have made a difference? Yeah, I don't think we did anyway. We didn't have one. Is this a Cybers? It's a warrior anyway. Pit Knight early wouldn't have done anything, so we didn't have one anyway. It's not like I made that big of a misplay here. I guess what... That sucks. That really sucks. Okay, so we'll activate this effect. Why not? We'll discard this, targeting this to destroy it. Again, it just sucks that we don't have another Crusade Avermax. We have one, and we already went into it, so it doesn't really help us. I probably should have gone a different route with the first board. I should have gone into G-Golem, maybe. Yeah, I should have gone into G-Golem, but G-Golem is like very limited in what he does. He's better in a all Cybers deck than a regular deck, so that's gonna get destroyed. Unfortunately, I can't summon another monster, so I'm gonna have to pass. The hope is that our opponent... we look at these idiotic columns, too. Like, we got to get to Tiamaton somehow, but... This guy just stopped setting cards all of a sudden. This guy who set cards the entire duel just completely stopped setting cards. The second we got Tiamaton access. This guy does get banished when he leaves the field, right? Yeah. I mean, here's what can happen, right? If he activates a spell card for whatever reason, right here... But this sends for cost? No, it does not send for cost anyway. But if he activated a spell card right here, we would have popped the Obelisk the Tormentor. We're going to go to battle phase, so we're going to lose at least one of these monsters. Yep. This time is a Brute Enforcer. End phase. Again, he doesn't set anything. This guy is playing Labyrinth and he's not setting anything. Can only imagine what's in his hand. Danger, Sushi. I mean, we gotta go for it, right? What choice do we have? We gotta go for it. We have no other place, so... We have no other place. And the Tsuchinoko, unfortunately, is gonna get discarded. So that's gonna get special summoned back. Right here. Doesn't really matter where. I mean, I can activate Ib, because I didn't normal summon, so I'll send Iron Dragon. And I'll summon her out, because I have not normal summoned yet. I don't think that I have another Ib in circulation, so I'll be able to search and replace this one. And then we'll activate this. We have a route to Boral Sword here, so at least that's nice. So we'll add another Ib. And we've got 3 monsters, different names, all that good stuff. So now we go... Why can't we go Boral Sword? Is this a certain thing that we can't do with this? It cannot be used as link material. Also banish it when it leaves the field. Man. Man. I mean, I might as well summon this because it floats, but like... This is not looking good. Unfortunately, I think I fumbled this one pretty bad. We just ran out of the right kind of cards to need. This is my fault for not reading this. Can't be used as link material. I should have read that. And let's go to end phase. Yeah, we're just not, like, making any correct plays. Yeah, he's going to attack the Code Virus Dragon during the end phase. It gets... It special summons itself back, but banishes itself when it leaves the field. He's also going to set Furniture, send Slifer, and have a UR Slifer. That is also a Royal. This guy's deck is fancy looking. Okay, end phase. Our monster will come back, and we'll summon it. Not that it matters, but here, so we no longer have the other dude. Trickstar, Candina. Unfortunately, still cannot out. We have an Ib in the graveyard. Trickstar Candina, unfortunately, still does not out our problem. Like, we have enough on paper link material, but this card has this restriction on it that prevents it from being used as link material, which is really annoying. That's just such a stupid restriction, man. Yeah, unfortunately, I think this is it. There's nothing we can really do. It's I should have played that out better in the very initial phases of it. That's not the board I should have ended on. Props to my opponent. He's playing kind of a cool deck. I enjoyed doing that, but yeah, there's nothing we could do. He had a monster that was untargetable, and then we just couldn't really get around that. All right, so this is what my opponent was playing. He's playing a Labyrinth deck with a lot of Labyrinth cards and God cards, and very interesting. He has most of them in Royal Rare, which is cool. 12 card extra deck. I have no idea why, but it happens. What can you do? All right, so we just lost a coin flip, but our opponent made us go first, which is concerning. Hands looking right when Tsuchinoko in your opening turn is feeling like the best play, you know it's rough. I think we summoned this out, which sucks. This deck was really good in testing. Like in the solo mode, this deck was actually really good. We'll activate Lee to search Lee or a World Chalice monster. It could be itself, but we'll see. They're gonna max C us. I mean, it's the absolute last thing you want to see is a max C in a deck like this. I mean, it's what am I supposed to do about that? I was gonna activate Tsuchinoko. That's not happening now. That's that. I mean, that's that. Nothing I can do here. My opponent had Maxi. That is unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. They're playing DDD. And obviously DDD is a very good deck that takes a very long time to play. So actually they might not be playing DDDs. They're probably playing the other deck. Not DDDs. What is it called? Unchained. They're probably playing Unchained because they're going to pop this and go into the other dude. They're probably playing Unchained, honestly. Yep, they're going to go into DDD Machina. This guy, they're going to set a card. And then you can target one card, shuffle, destroy it. If this is an Unchained card, I think this just wraps up the... Yep, it's an Unchained card. I mean... do we have any shot in hell of beating Unchained I mean, what is up with, like, the game lately? Like, is there anybody that just, like, plays goofy decks in this game anymore? We used to get matched up with, like, Masochists and, like, Blue Eyes and, like, dumb shit, you know, Scum and Skull, like, just stupid shit. Like, bro, every duel is, like, against some like, tier 1 deck, tier 2 deck. This is insane. And then we get Max Seed in a deck where we have to special summon. It's been rough lately. My misplays don't help either. My misplays really don't help. So we're going to set a trap. Yeah, we're not winning this grind game. Like, there's no shot in hell we're winning this grind game. Now they're going to go Aruha. I'm waiting for a card that I can Magnamut, but even Magnamut is a card that's like, what the hell are we going to do with this Magnamut? Even Magnamut isn't good enough. It really isn't. Magnamut is not good enough because it's like, it'll banish one. Like, maybe I banish Yama. That's my best play, is to, like, maybe banish Yama, but then what? You know, it's like I can search Tiamaton. What happens then? And then Tiamaton, if I pop anything, it just helps them. Alright, they're going to go link those away into Rage. Probably going to use my monster to link away too, so there's no point to go with that. Which effect did he activate? We'll check. You can activate this. It's water. I can't do anything about it. Pop that. Summon back the water. Yeah, they're going to go into DDD wave. Yeah, yes. So this negates a card that would special summon and affect that spell trap card of monsters. I can't even use Bestial Magnum, even if I wanted to now. Yeah, this duel's over. There's nothing. The second that Max C hit the field, it was over. There's nothing we could really. I should have just left as soon as that happened. Okay, so in a lot of ways, I feel like I'm really letting this deck down. It's kind of sad. This is a good hand, actually. But, like, once I, like, the way I see it, it's most of the time it's a Crusadia Avermax. But on, like, turn 2, turn 3, you can do other stuff. But on turn 1, it's usually a Crusadia Avermax that you can get to. Maybe a Crusadia Avermax and a Time Thief. But, like, some of that other stuff can be a little tough to get into. Just because of the weird placement of these link columns that we have. We just have... This requires Earth, so it's a little tricky to summon. And you want to summon it when it's co-linked. So you want to summon it in the middle. But then you have to save 3 Earth monsters to summon it in the middle. But by the time you can have 3 Earth monsters, you're in a rough situation. So your best bet is to, like, get... I mean, I guess you can change something into an Earthwood Reproducus, but then he doesn't point down, so... I guess we'll see. Okay, Miracle Rupture. Let's go with Miracle Rupture first. We'll go with this. We'll see what our opponent has. We'll see if they have Ash or anything. Because that can stop Miracle Rupture. But we have other stuff. We have other plays anyway. We have Carrot. We have Sheraton, Maxi again. This is not our night. I'll tell you right now, this is not our night. I could try to play through this. If I don't play through this, I lose. If I do play through this, I lose. So, this... I mean, why even win coin flips, right? If I try to play through this, I'm going to give them like 10 cards. They're going to out our Crusadia Avermax. So there's no point for me to even do it. Like, I can't. I need like 10 special summons to do anything useful. I think we just pass. I mean, it's unfortunate, but I think we just... No, we don't pass. We just set this in defense, and we pass. It's Max... Like, what am I... I hate Max. I really dislike that card. Especially in decks like this, because it's like, let's get creative, let's play something new, and then you get Max Seed, and it's like you can't do anything. That is the last card you want to see in the modern game after getting Max Seed. Yeah, I don't know who messed up Master Duel. Like, it's every duel is against the meta. Every duel. Our worst duel. I mean, our worst, like the worst person we played against today was playing Labyrinth. That's the worst person we played against. This has been, I'm in Gold 4. You think I was in like Master 2. This is insane. Like, how much did Fire, like Snake Eye Fire King warp this game? Did it make like every noob on Earth quit? Like, seriously, like this is insane. Alright, we just lost a coin flip. Our opponent is playing Gods. Okay. Okay, I'm down for it. They're playing God cards. They have this. Like I said, I'm down for it. I'll take it. Now, I will say this. The Gods can be a little tough to beat. in certain situations, but I mean, I'd rather play against them than Snake Eye Poplar, so I'm fine with it. Playing a 14 card extra deck, this is what we've been looking for. If we lose this one, it's on us. It's on me. No, it's on me if I lose this. Monster Reborn, okay. They do send themselves to the graveyard at the end phase, so they can do that, but they will send themselves to the graveyard. So that's fine. If I lose this one, again, it is on me. I imagine, yep, Slifer, that is an awesome art. I'll summon that in defense, and it will send itself to the graveyard because it was special summoned. Special summon Obelisk from your hand. The graveyard is unaffected by your opponent's card effects. Okay, I wasn't going to affect it, and again, this will be sent to the graveyard regardless. So why it's being summoned, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. You can banish if you tribute summon 2 or more monsters you control at the same time. You control an obelisk. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Banish all monsters in your opponent's graveyard. Inflict 500 for each of them. That's pretty good. If our graveyard mattered to us, that would be pretty good. So right now we're staring down. There's no way. Don't tell me. Alright, the unaffected train. The unaffected train is interesting for sure. That's not what I expected. Followed by trap cards. Okay. I'll be honest, that is not what I expected in any capacity. This is the brick. We did not want to draw this, but we drew it. But it happens, so we'll go... We gotta get to a link to. We gotta get to a link to. So we'll go Miracle Rupture first. This is the most reasonable deck we've played against. This is the kind of deck you'd expect in gold. Somebody playing God cards, getting amazing. By the way, they drew pretty amazing off all that stuff. The God cards into Dora, basically. Into Dora is a pretty wild group of things to happen all simultaneously. So the other thing I will say, my deck knowledge isn't the best of this deck, so sometimes I'm making things that aren't as great as others. So we'll activate that to special summon. Surely he won't have a maxi, right? He'll shared ride. Okay, so every time we search, he gets to also draw a card. I don't believe I'm going to search, so that's fine. I'm not going to be searching. So this guy's fine. We're not going to be searching. How do we get over? This guy's unaffected. He can make himself unaffected. Crusader Avermax can gain attack. Make this card gain attack to your opponent's attack. So we can get over this dude. We're not stressing about this dude. We can get over him. This is the only thing we're stressed about. We're not going to be searching anymore because we got a bit unlucky. So it's actually fine. We're going to summon the Constellar. We just got to get to a link 2 here. We just got to get to a link 2. I don't know what this is, but we just got to get to a link 2. Okay, fine. Here we go. We'll link 2. We can special summon, but then we need it to point. No, we don't need it to point down, but... Do we need it? Yeah, we need it to point down so we can make another link here. I guess we just make Space Insulator for now, and we just have that point down. Yeah, we'll make Space Insulator, and we'll have it point down, and we have a Carrot and Vanquish Soul, so that's good. We can summon those two. So we'll summon this. This gets debuffed, but it doesn't matter because that debuff is irrelevant. It's going to activate Dora to make itself unaffected. Cool. And now it'll stop asking him to do stuff, which is good. So he'll, yeah, make himself unaffected. Cool. So now he's no longer... Is this a summon once per turn? You can only summon Sprite Carrot this way once per turn. We're going to summon the Panther Girl. We aren't going to search ever again, which is cool. And then we'll also summon Sprite Carrot. Now, hopefully he doesn't have the thing to like, tribute summon our monsters. Hopefully he doesn't have that, because that would hurt right now, because then he could tribute these 3 and summon a God card. That would be like the worst case scenario. Okay, he doesn't. So now I think we go with maybe Ib, because then we can summon this out, but that doesn't really do anything for us, right? Summoning Ib. So I guess maybe we save Ib in the extra deck. We'll just summon something else. See, this would be a situation we could summon G-Golem, but like, why would I summon G-Golem in this situation? He's unaffected by this, but he doesn't get over this. We can go into Boral Sword, but I need targeting protection right now just to have, just in case. So I think the best card to go into would be, if I go Ib, I can special summon this from hand, but this doesn't do anything. So I think we just go maybe Code Breaker Virus Dragon. I think we just go that. With these two. Summon that out. And now we'll go into Crusader Avermax. And although that was a lengthy process, we will go into this. And then we can attack over the Dora here. Alright, now let's go to battle phase. I guess we could have also just summoned the Ib and activated the Ib effect to summon this and then made a Linkaribo with this. We also could have done that, but we'll attack over this for now. So we'll attack over his monster. Main phase 2. Yeah, we could have made a Linkaribo on top of everything that we summoned here, but I guess this is fine. Because Linkaribo wouldn't have been useful anyway, because they have to attack Crusader Avermax anyway. So it wouldn't have really helped anything, but I guess we would have had the World Chalice Guard Dragon available. But I guess Ib can also be good just to set up. Okay, it's looking possible right now. It's finally not like some sort of branded pile. This card's actually pretty decent. I don't really know how much I can World Chalice Guard Dragon, summon a Cyberse, and then I can summon Space Insulator back. So I think that's probably the best play that we've got. And then he's a Link too, so I can summon Carrot. So that's cool. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll summon this. Actually, never mind. I can't do that because I think we just summoned Praying Mantis out, actually. I think he's actually the best monster to summon here. I actually can't summon a Cyberse. Because unfortunately, if Insulator has to summon to a zone and Link Monster points to, so that's not going to be useful. Summon a Slifer. Each player draws until they have 6. Man, I wouldn't have summoned that if that was the case. So you're going to have a 6,000 attack Slifer, but a Mech-Knight Crusader Avermax doesn't give a shit about, he just doesn't care about your attack. He just gains that much attack, so he can summon a Slifer, hopefully in attack mode. It's going to be in defense, okay, but he's going to gain attack anyway. Let's see, this hand's not bad, it's all normal summons, but I think we can make things happen here. We'll summon B-Trooper Descent. We'll activate B-Trooper Descent, and we'll summon the token, is what I meant to say. I can't summon Adhara yet, so we'll summon that out right here. And then we'll go with these two. We'll go into Pit Knight early, probably, with these two. Yeah, we'll go Pit Knight early. We could also go Brute Enforcer, but he just drew 50 cards, so that's probably not going to be too useful. We could also go Ib. Damn, this really sucks. I would have loved to do something with this Ib if if a linked card, but obviously Ib has weird arrows where it's like sideways, so it's not going to help. But Ib can help us summon the Sprite Carrot, and then I can use that as a negate for other things. So I guess that's not too bad. I guess we can do that. So we'll go Ib. Oh, never mind. It has to be what monsters have different types or something. So this is an insect. So I guess we could just make make this. Put it here. Link Spider. I forgot. Yeah, this changes it to 0 and destroys it. That's my fault. I should have read that. It's totally my fault. I shouldn't have done that. So we'll just go to battle phase first. I completely forgot the effect of Slifer there. So we'll just attack. We do have our effect, but he can also have random effects that come up here. Yeah, I completely forgot the effect of Slifer. Slifer does have the effect to destroy everything. It's like a little floodgate effect. And then we'll just attack directly for one attack. So the duel just got really unnecessarily scary. They're going to probably activate the, I was going to say, the Guardian Slime into the Fusion one next turn. In main phase 2, I think we just end phase here. Yeah, I think we just end phase. Not too, like, we have decent follow-up. We have Sprite Carrot and stuff like that, but I guess it's a good thing I didn't overextend with Slifer on board, because Slifer is a tough card to deal with. He's going to summon the Guardian Slime. Guardian Slime is dangerous because he can be an entire tribute for a level 10. He could be an entire tribute for a God card. Which, if our opponent knows that, they can get over Crusader Avermax, because then it'll be a tribute summon God card, and then you can just attack Crusader Avermax, and there's pretty much nothing that I can do about that. I should have last duel done this a little bit differently for sure. I should have attacked first and then made the Ib and summoned Sprite Carrot, and I would have had a spell negate here with the Sprite Carrot. They're going to tribute, yep. They're going to summon a God card. Again, this sucks 'Cause the issue here is that because he did it this way, this monster, if it attacks us, we get cooked. But I couldn't have avoided any of which has happened anyway. He's going to summon back the Guardian Slime. And unfortunately, the Praying Mantis, I don't have anything for the Praying Mantis. The Praying Mantis needs to negate the attack or to return the opponent's monster to the hand. It doesn't target either. You have to spend a spawn trap card, send a card in your spawn trap card zone, but I can't do that because return that opponent's monster to the hand. Yeah, I can't do that, unfortunately. Hopefully he doesn't realize that he can attack and he's going to card destruction. Hopefully he doesn't. This guy plays some random ass cards. Hopefully he doesn't realize that he can't card destruction here, because if he did, we'd be cooked. That is annoying. That adds a layer of like difficulty for us. I can activate Bestial Magnum up, but again, that doesn't really do anything. That adds another layer of difficulty to us because level 10 or higher monsters cannot be targeted or destroyed. I was going to out this with the Tiamaton, but now I can't even do that. Yeah, I can't even do that. That sucks for me. End phase. Yeah, I don't think he realizes that this can actually attack just fine. If that attacked my Crusadia Mech Knight Avermax, nothing would happen. So that's fine with me. I guess we can just... I don't remember if the other one requires... Is it from graveyard? Hand or graveyard? Where is he? Or deck or graveyard, I meant to say. Yeah, I don't see it anyway. It's not here. Yeah, I'm not sure. So I won't banish that anyway. I'll just banish, like, Code Virus because he's not coming back anyway. I don't have a way to recur him regardless. So we'll get rid of him and we'll summon back Crusadia Avermax. I'll summon this out and then we'll search Tiamaton. There's plenty of columns to summon to do the Tiamaton stuff, but I think our best bet now would be to go into, yeah, this Iron Dragon. We can just activate Iron Dragon Tiamaton right in the end phase. Pop one of these rows. Yep, we're just going to activate this immediately. Pop one of these rows. That's probably our best bet. We can do the whole G-Golem lock now. We have enough to do a lot of this stuff. Yep, we'll activate this, destroy this column. Like I said, I would have done the other column, but Obelisk can't be destroyed right now anyway, so I'd just be dumb for doing it. Okay, we got rid of Metal Reflect Slime. And we have a Dangerous Tsuchinoko. Okay, so we had this card in our hand anyway. We can summon a token during your standby phase, yeah. Is that... Oh, okay, I was going to say, is that permanent? No, the card's literally on the field. I was, like, in shock. I was like, how do I... We can go into... Actually, we can win by deck out, but it's going to take us a little while. Okay, special summon Obelisk, and if you do, it's unaffected by your opponent's cards this turn. That's fine. That doesn't really matter. He's going to summon an Obelisk. Yeah, it's fine. That doesn't even... It's irrelevant. And that's completely fine. So we're going to summon this right here. I think we can do a lot. We can go into a few different things. We have free special summons, Miracle Rupture. We have a lot of things to do here. I think we can make, for sure, without a doubt, I think we can make Boral Sword, but also I think we can, this requires 3 effect monsters, right? Effect monsters, effect monsters, effect, well, 2 monsters, okay. I think we can make Crusadia Avermax for sure. But we can also make other stuff. Yeah, so honestly, this Pit Knight early I don't think does enough right now, because these can't be targeted anyway, and this like makes things complicated. So does this. I think we can go Brute and Force requires monsters. I guess we can go with this. Yeah, Lamb for Lankus. I think we just go with this and go 1 and 2. We'll just summon it here. The Lamb for Lankus. Get that off the board, and then we'll just start link climbing. So now we will... Wait, this requires... I just realized that requires something else. That was dumb on my part, but whatever. I guess we'll go Miracle Rupture. So we still have a decent amount of cards in our hand. We'll go Miracle Rupture. And we'll Revival Golem. Special summon this card. Yep. Summon that out. I think we can go a lot of things here. We can go Redoer plus others. Yeah, unfortunately this requires effect monsters. I had to summon the only one that's not an effect monster, like an idiot. But it's fine, because we can just link it away. It's not the end of the world. Summon this Ib with these 2. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll summon Ib right here. And I didn't even know that had an animation. That looks cool. Ib. We still have plenty of plays because we have this and others. And when Ib gets linked away, actually we'll go and do this now. That way, when this gets linked away, we can special summon an Ib. So right here we'll go into Goblinberg now. We'll activate the effect of Goblinberg, and we'll special summon the Trick Star. Okay, so we'll speed up our play here. We'll activate this special summon. We're gonna go into Time Thief with some of these monsters. So we'll go Time Thief with these two right here. With the Time Thief, because he's gonna be good in the long game. And then we'll go into Oral Sword with 1, 2, and 3. Yes, we want to use that for 2. And we'll go here. Oral Sword. And then we'll activate this to special summon a monster for free. No, we don't want to use anything else. We'll special summon this out. Right here. And then we'll activate this to search. Yeah, we're running out of time very quickly. Let's do this. And I think just because we're running out of time, we'll go to battle phase and we'll just start attacking. So we'll attack this first. Obviously, we have plenty of effects to get over things. Yep. We'll attack over that, and that's protected. Why is that protected? Oh, is it because of that? Main phase 2 and end phase. Yeah, I can't really. That timer's cooking me right now. End phase. This will get sent to the graveyard. So this can be destroyed by card effects, but why is this not destroyed? Is this not monster unable to be destroyed by battle? So I guess we're gonna have to out this in alternative means. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Okay, they're gonna activate that. Hand destruction. So this can't be destroyed by battle, but it can be targeted. That's fine. So we're gonna discard these two. Yep, that's fine. We're gonna discard these two. We'll draw those two. Okay. We're going to get a monster underneath. So we have to out this. It can be targeted, but that's it. But we'll find a way to... Pit Knight early would have done it, actually, funny enough. So we have to... Next turn, we'll make Pit Knight early, activate the effect of Oral Sword. And then we'll change this to 0. Tribute 2 monsters. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Awesome. So we'll activate Time Thief, first things first, to get rid of things. And yeah, I guess we lose everything, but we will be able to shuffle back the other cards. So we'll detach. Our opponent unfortunately outed our board, and then we will activate Crusade Avermax momentarily here. We'll activate Crusade Avermax to shuffle back the Mound of the Bound Creator, which is a little bit of an annoying card. He's going to banish our entire graveyard. All of our recursion's gone, but that's game. Alright, so we just won this coin flip, and it's definitely playable for sure. I think we can get to... How many summons do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 summons. What can that get us to? That can get us to probably Crusade Avermax plus 1 monster. Crusade Avermax plus 1 monster. Can we get to Crusade Avermax plus a Time Thief? It's another story. I don't know if we can get to that. I don't know. So let's start off with the Constellar card. Activate this effect to search. She's going to affect Veiler. I did not expect that, but that is actually fine because we can still get to Crusade Avermax. I guess that's fine. We can get to Crusade Avermax, and like I said, I'm trying to do other stuff, but it's actually kind of tough. We can go to the Bee Trooper Man. Summon that right here. And any Link 2 really is fine for us. Guess Space Insulator, because we can get something out of it next turn. Like I said, we have essentially like 4 summons. And we'll just go Fallen of Argos, yes, my side of the field. And then we'll go Garbage Lord. Yep, 2000, sure. We'll special summon those two. I think we go... We don't really want to put Pit Knight early in the graveyard, so we'll just go Lamphalankus. Put these two in graveyard. And then we do have, I mean, it's not bad. We have Recursion and things like that, but we have Crusade Avermax plus Recursion. I mean, it depends on the deck. Might not be able to out him. We'll see. So we have Crusade Avermax, and then next turn we can maybe do stuff. We can keep extending. We can go maybe into Invalid Golem and Pit Knight early and stuff like that. We'll see if we can get to all of that. They're going to summon Lady Debug, which means they're probably playing Salamangreat or Code Talkers. Yep. As expected. Now this is a deck that can definitely out a Crusade Avermax. So they're going to go Balinx. Yep. They're also going to say Shuari, sure. Kaiser Coliseum. Salamangreat Mirror. All the classics. Well, Mirror, I don't know about being a classic. Maybe he's a one of. Maybe he's a one of. Alright, they're going to make a Link 3 into Promethean Princess. And then they're going to special summon back. I don't know who they're going to special summon back. Okay, they're going to summon back that. Gazelle. They didn't activate Gazelle. Or they activated Gazelle already. And they go Raging Phoenix. They can double Raging Phoenix if they want to. Yep, they're going to activate. Yep, they're going to link that away to summon another Raging Phoenix. So Raging Phoenix for Raging Phoenix. Add a Salamangreat card from your deck to your hand. Okay. And they're going to add Will. Will is really annoying because it's essentially every single turn. It's like a monster reborn every turn. I don't know if they have an out to what I have. They should, right? In theory, they should have an out to what I have. But I guess we'll have to see. They activated. And they're going to be able to summon back 4 material. Wow, that's insane. Are they fire-locked, by the way? I don't even know if they are fire-locked. Promethean Princess. Doesn't fire. Temporarily fire-locks, but it doesn't permanently fire-lock. Barrage Stalio. This has an effect to shuffle away, but I think it targets. Yeah, target one monster. We can't be targeted. I'm not going to lie, this isn't looking good. This is Weasel. That's one of the newer cards. Have 2 or more Salamangreat. Special summon this. This is not looking good. I'm not going to lie. And they're going to go with a Pyro Phoenix. I think he destroys cards. Destroy all cards your opponent controls. So if he just uses itself for material, and that does not target in any way, and we don't have Crusadia Arborea in the graveyard, he's going to give us a mirror. It's interesting. And they're going to destroy both of these cards. Special summon back. Or not special summon back, but they're going to protect their own card, summon Promethean Princess back. Salamangreat Jaguar. Fire. They're going to make another Pyro Phoenix, so they're going to destroy all cards on our opponent on our side of the field. I mean, we might as well shuffle something away. Does it really matter what we shuffle? I mean, I guess. Call by. It literally didn't matter because they had a call by anyway. So, yeah, that'll wrap up the duel. I mean, that's game on board, and he will call by the grave that effect. So, I mean, that one, I gotta say, I didn't even like play particularly badly. It's just there was nothing that I could really have done there. Alright, I'll be honest with you, I feel like I've completely failed this deck. I need to like practice it in some way to figure out how I can like easily summon Ib, like co-link to Invalid G Golem, or in some way do this a little bit better. Unfortunately, Crusadia Avermax pass is just not enough in this meta, and the deck most of the time won't extend far enough to make Crusadia Avermax Time Thief pass. It'll just get to Crusadia Avermax and then maybe one more monster. So, yeah, I just don't think that it's my fault. I feel like I really did fail the deck. The one duel where I thought that it was very winnable was that duel against the god cards, and then they just like burned us out of nowhere. That completely shocked me. It was unfortunate because they had so much protection on board. They had battle protection, targeting protection. They had so much protection on that field at that time that there was very, very little that I could even do. Even like Pit Knight early would have been like, I could have used that, but I mean, like I said, I failed in that duel. I felt like I failed, but in a lot of these other duels, honestly, it's like we've been playing against meta. Like, this is supposed to be the time of the month where we're just like playing against goofy shit, and we did play against, granted, we did play against 2 goofy decks today, but for the most part, we just played against non-stop meta, like non-stop. And most of meta decks can out a Crusader Avermax in the blink of an eye. So if we're sinking full hands into making Crusader Avermaxes, like I said, I think I just really need to practice this deck, which I will do in the solo mode, and then eventually I'll be able to play it appropriately. Alright, so yeah, I'm switching decks to this deck. Like I said, I failed. I failed the other deck. It's all my fault. I even know where I went wrong in a lot of those games, which is probably the saddest part. Fiendish Chain. I'm going to play. We did get actually a really good pull, which is Fiendish Chain. Second Fiendish Chain. This card's really good because it's like good for Barrier Statue, plus it's a negate, plus it stops attacks. It's good 3 different ways, which is really cool. And it's better than the Fog Knight or the Fog Blade. It's better than the Fog Blade because then we can still attack the monster. We don't like lock ourselves out of anything. So this is getting, what are we replacing? Probably memory loss, because it's just a pure upgrade. I think it's a pure upgrade. So we'll just save that. And then there's other cards. This is an old build of the deck. I actually forgot to put even more stuff in. Solemn Warning. I forgot to put that in. So there we go. I got to type in more. Solemn Warning. That is not in the deck. So we'll probably take out, I want to say memory loss maybe, wherever, if we still have that in here. Actually, I just took that out, right? I just took memory loss out. So I guess we can take out Broken Line. We'll take that out because sometimes that card becomes not too usable. So now I think it's a little bit better. So even on a day like this, we did manage to upgrade our main deck. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, I try to play that Link deck in solo mode, but like when you're playing against the Element Saber bot, it's every game feels like you feel like you're you feel like you're Michael Jordan playing against school kids. Like that's how you feel playing against Element Sabers. It's just such a terribly designed deck. So I was summoning Crusader Avermax and Ib, and I was like, well, this is amazing. And then we get into a game and we get like, we play into a Maxi, and it's just the happiness drains from our faces. So let's go play some games just to get some packs, because we have like no packs for this episode so far. All right, we just lost the coin flip. We'll see what our opponent's playing, but this isn't a bad hand. We got Breaker, Fairy Tale Snow, Nahata, Bestial Magnemite, Droplets. Definitely not a bad hand. I think it's playable. Obviously, Snow. We really haven't used Snow yet for like its main effects, the booking, nor the secondary effect, the banishing, all that stuff. We haven't used that yet, but I can imagine it will come up eventually, especially when we go into those longer grind games. I think Fairy Tale Snow will come up. Our opponent's playing Blue Eyes, which is interesting. Like, they're actually playing Blue Eyes and not like something else. I mean, this is something I would have loved to play with the last deck that we had. Yeah, this would have been amazing with the last deck, because Crusader Avermax, if he is going to go into Chaos form, if he goes into Chaos Max Dragon, we like that card just gets annihilated by Crusader Avermax. So we'll see what he does. Yeah, this, of course. See, I would have loved to play against this with the other deck, but unfortunately we did not. He doesn't put any monsters in graveyard yet, but that's fine. Okay, so we'll go Nahata first. We actually have plenty of plays here. We'll go Nahata first. I don't know what he's got back there. It could be anything, but we don't even need to really do anything fancy, because we have Forbidden Droplets too, which is also very helpful. And then we can break or pop this back row, which is actually funny. I hope that's a True Light. True Light would be ideal, because if that's a True Light, we could just pop it if he activates it, or if he doesn't, then we just pop it. So either way, it gets popped. But it could also be that trap that makes Blue Eyes monsters unaffected by everything. So we would have to spread. Yeah, it's true. Like, oh, he just outed his own board for us. I hope he summons another Blue Eyes too. Use the effect. I hope it's to summon a Blue Eyes. No, he's going to set a Spell Trap. But it's fine because I can pop that Spell Trap with other stuff. So we'll see what he sets. He can set the Bingo Machine Go. But I can just pop it again. Yeah, or Ultimate Fusion. That will allow him to do that in the main phase. But again, it doesn't even matter. He can Ultimate Fusion. He will get one pop because of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. But I guess he's not activating. Yep, we're going to pop this. It'll destroy his entire board. Perfect. So that gets destroyed, triggers, blows up his board. He could technically Fusion Summon now, and it would be unaffected by traps, but he didn't, so it's fine with me. Jet. This guy, no one wants to deal with. Yeah, Jet is a problem. Jet is always a problem. But we do have... Actually, Jet is not a problem. The reason Jet's not a problem is because if Blue Eyes isn't in the graveyard, he doesn't get to do any of his effects. So if we can out him right now, then it's fine. So I think I will do that. Yeah, I think I will do that. We're going to go ahead and activate Bestial Magnemite to banish this out of the graveyard. Like I said, if Blue Eyes isn't in the graveyard, this becomes essentially a vanilla anyway. He still has the effect that other things can't be destroyed, but that's irrelevant. We're going to search. We have to be very careful with our columns now. And now we can go... Yeah, we should have played the columns a little better. Let's see. What did he set again? The Ultimate Fusion? I kind of want to pop that. But honestly, I think Time Thief, generally speaking, is usually better. Actually, I can steal the Jet, too, if I want to. Yeah, I can steal Jet. And then where do I go with that? I guess I keep Jet on my field. That wouldn't even be too bad. Jet, Forbidden Droplet, Snow. It's not too bad. Jet, Forbidden Droplet, Snow. I think we can... Could definitely be worse than that. I still got to save some stuff for what's his name. Yeah, I can't summon anymore. Jet, Forbidden Droplets. Yeah, it's not too bad. Or we can go just Time Thief and then out. Yeah, we'll keep the Forbidden Droplets for later since it doesn't target and goes in damage step. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. That sounds like a cool idea. So we'll go Bestial Magnemite and Hata. And we'll steal his Jet with the Geonator Transverser. We'll activate the effect now. And we'll give him... We'll take Jet over here. And Jet has protection. It gives us protection. That's the only effect. Other cards cannot be destroyed by card effects. That's the only effect that you actually get to keep no matter what. The other effects, you need Blue Eyes in the graveyard. So I can't bounce right now, and I can't summon him back. But I obviously couldn't do that anyway. So that's pretty cool. We get to use his Jet against them to protect our stuff. Yeah, why couldn't we play against this dude with the other deck? Forbidden Droplets. End phase, we're going to search for... what's his name? Yeah, end phase, we search for the other dude. Yeah, this guy. Here we go. So we're going to search for Tiamaton in the end phase. And then if he summons something in these two areas, we get to Tiamaton this back row. But I honestly think things went pretty well. Again, we can't destroy anything on the field. Like, our opponent can't destroy any other cards right now. It's pretty cool. Actually, I could even summon Iron Dragon in this column right here. And if I summoned it in this column, our cards would still not get destroyed, which is actually kind of cool. This is a pretty good judgment. Honestly, this is a pretty sick judgment. He doesn't have... He got rid of his one resource. The other card is Chaos Form. This is a great judgment. I'd be an idiot not to judgment this effect. The only other card he has is Chaos Form. I have to do this. He searched the Chaos Form off of the effect of Manju. So all he has is Chaos Form, and this is the Ultimate Fusion, which he doesn't have the fusion targets to fusion summon anything because he doesn't have Blue Eyes. Nor does he have anything else for Tyrant. Anyway, yeah, that's it. We wrapped that one up for sure. Okay, we've got 2 legacy tickets. This right here, which is it's a Blue Eyes deck, right? All right, out of curiosity, this was actually the God deck that we played against a little while ago. This is the one we lost to. 14 card extra deck. This is the one I should have won, but again, it's just I really should have made Pit Knight early. I should have played better in that game. This is one of the losses that actually did hurt. He was actually playing a God deck, but not with Winged Dragon of Ra. It actually used Obelisk, Slifer, which is kind of cool. This draw card. Yeah, a lot of interesting stuff in this one. Hand destruction. It's a goofy deck. It would have been very interesting if I just played it a little bit better. But overall, pretty interesting. All right, these master packs are going to have to go a long way because we have very few this episode. So here's one right here. Like I said, they're going to have to go a long way. We've got a Naturia card, which we actually have a lot. I checked last time. This is a free Cyber Special Summon. If you can, yes, Cyber Special Summon it. This card's actually really cool. So during the main phase, you can add a Fissure or Smashing Ground from your deck to your hand. This is actually something that they should change in Master Duel. It doesn't tell you whether you own it or not, which is kind of annoying. So, like, you see this and you're like, oh, cool, do I own it? You have no idea. You got to go, like, type it in manually. But this card's actually pretty cool. It can search Fissure or Smashing Ground. If this card's in your graveyard, you can banish a Fissure or Smashing Ground from your hand or graveyard, special summon this card. Again, it's pretty cool. Like, if I had a good amount of Fissures, a good amount of Smashing Grounds, maybe 3 of this guy, I think that would be, like, pretty cool for a Masochist deck, considering this is low rarity, Fissure's a low rarity, Smashing Ground's a low rarity, right? These are all low rarity, rare and normal. Why does this a higher rarity than this? I don't know, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's a pretty cool card. All right, we already have that. We already have that. X-Saber, which we already have. We already have that, and we already have that. So a lot of cards we have. Again, if I get 3 of this, I think it would be interesting. Plus, it's a fire. So we have that fire control deck. This could be pretty cool in that fire control deck. All right, we just won the coin flip. Our hand is rough, man. It's rough. This is a very good barrier statue hand, but unfortunately we did not draw the... This is like insane if we drew the barrier statue. I don't really see a point in Moon Mirror shielding a snow. I think we just pass on this. Yeah, man, the barrier statue would have been disgusting in this hand right now. But alone, this is not really doing anything. That sucks. That really sucks. Things did not come together, unfortunately. But what can you do, right? What can you do? Resonator, not Resonator, 1 for 1. I already know what this is going to be. Yep, Fire King. This shit is whack as hell. I guess I have to stop this because it stops Poplar and it stops the little bird from coming out. It's 2,000 life points, but I believe that this is worth it. Because he went -1. This is not going to trigger because it was just sent to the graveyard. That dies. Yeah, my opponent is losing 2 cards for my 1 card, 2,000 life points. I think that is probably worth it in that situation. And then we've got a few more interruptions, and yeah, I'd say that's probably. So Grave is not bad in this matchup. That's not bad too. So we can definitely go. Time Thief. So we'll summon this out, no effect because there's nothing to book anyway. And then I guess we summon Nefariousness out, and we do an attack with just this stuff. What does my opponent have in hand? Maxi. The latest Maxi I've ever seen in my life. Okay. Maxi's fine. I'm going to battle phase anyway, so I guess we just drained his Maxi. Is Time Thief worth making here? Do I let him draw an extra card, or do I just keep him? I think the interruptions we have on board are good enough where I'm less comfortable with him getting an extra card, so I think I'll just end on this. Yeah, I'll just end on this. I'll let him just lose that Maxi for nothing. And then, yeah, we got to keep him off of resources right now. We have Grave and Crackdown. Grave is pretty good. Yeah, Grave is pretty good. If we draw a 3rd monster, I think we could actually win this. Yeah, we can actually win. Where were these bad players when... That should be game, actually, right? Because we have 33, that's game. Because we summon him, and if it's not game, it's exactly game. Wow, okay. Depends on what he's got, I guess. Kurikara can't be activated right now. I'm just making sure it has to be during his... And he scoops, alright, good enough, yeah. The Spellcaster deck is cooking right now. It is definitely cooking. Alright, so we've got 1 legacy ticket, unfortunately. Alright, so here we've got a Master Pack. It's got a guaranteed UR, which is pretty nice. It disappeared for a second, but it does have a guaranteed UR. Let's see, we've got a card I can't use. It's a Buster Blader card. I don't think I could... It's a rock card, so... We do have that rock deck in the back of our minds. During the end phase of this card, it's in the graveyard because it was sent there by an opponent's card effect. While in your possession, add the card. Yeah, I mean, it has to be sent with your opponent's card. I don't know about that. Another Buster Blader card I can't use right now. Amazon Sage, I don't think I can use. Destroy Spawn Trap card. That's not terrible, though. Amazement Family Faces is a searchable card, actually, with one of the other Amazement cards. This dude searches them. searches it for free. This is a UR in Master. This is a common in real life. Sometimes they just, I don't know how they do this stuff. Goddess of Sweet Revenge is an interesting card for sure. While you control no cards, it's the only card in your hand. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, discard, destroys as many cards as possible. Your opponent then special summon one monster. This isn't bad at all. It's like a Gores that, I mean, it's pretty good. The problem is we have a lot of face-up cards. So this is one of those like funny cards that can 100% come up and do a lot of interesting stuff. But I feel like it would be a brick in our hand more than anything. But it's definitely a very interesting card. It's one of those cards. It's like the Divine Serpent Ge, where it's like it seems really, really good on paper. Like, if we resolve this, you basically will win most duels if you resolve it, unless you're playing against Fire King Snake Eye. Most of the time, if you resolve this, you'll win. But that effect, I don't know how often, because the other thing is we have a lot of face-up cards, too, that just kind of linger. And so even when we're losing position, sometimes we just have, like, a face-up Floodgate or something. Family, I don't think we can, yeah, target one monster with an attraction, so we need more attraction cards, and then Call of the Atlanteans. Let's see what this UR is. It is Cyber Angel Dakini. This is the one she, what's her name? Alexis Rhodes uses a lot in the anime, but I don't think this is actually useful, that useful in the duel. I mean, it's not bad. It's level 8 ritual monster. It's not terrible. It does piercing. End phase, you can target one ritual monster and your graveyard add it back. Okay, it's not bad. Yeah, this is not a terrible card if I'm being honest with you, but I don't think we can really use it. We don't have enough cyber. Again, I wish the game like actually allowed. Why is this affiliated with this? Oh, because it's a cyber. I wish the game allowed you to like see what you already own in these situations, but I mean, I guess it's okay. The most exciting card out of this is Goddess of Sweet Revenge. Alright, we just won the coin flip. Hands looking decent. I mean, Kashtira Ogre plus Barrier Statue, but no cards to back that up. We don't have like Summon Barrier Statue, we'll set Cosmic Cyclone. We don't have anything to back up the Barrier Statue, unfortunately, because Barrier Statue is good, but we didn't draw any of our like Solemn, Foolish, Burial, like Foolish, whatever it's called. So we didn't draw like the Solemn, Decisive Battle, Solemn Judgment, Warning, Fiendish Chains. We didn't draw any of that nonsense, Crackdown. So we don't really have any follow-up to protect it. So if he has anything, okay, he's going to activate Fractal, which if I was him, I don't know if I'm activating that, but I guess he's going to send Kid, and then he's going to do this whole fill the graveyard stuff. He's going to have to enter the battle phase first with Karaz. We'll activate this effect now. Just because hopefully we'll just banish like something useful like a Karaz or a Nerval or something. We'll see what we can banish here. Gamma Seal. Damn. I don't even know what deck he's playing. Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys. I think I just banished the Garunix. This seems like a mixed build, so he might not play multiple Garunixes, so I'll just banish that. I'm not stressing about this Kaiju really that much, so he can draw that, and I don't really care, especially if the Barrier Statue stays up. So we'll banish that. He's going to send Karaz. Send the Little Chicken. He's playing Fire Kings. That's really bad for us. He's going to probably search Fire King Island, which is decent because, or this thing, which can set Fire King Island, but we do have the Cosmic Cyclone. Yeah, so we have that. I can just banish this now, and then he doesn't get the Fire King Island, but then if he has it, but then he wouldn't have searched this, right? I mean, okay, so we'll just Cosmic this, because this does protect. With the Fire King Island, yeah, I'll probably just banish this. Yep, negate activate. We'll banish this immediately, so we don't have to deal with it. And then if this card is destroyed, special summon this card, so that won't resolve. So hopefully he doesn't have that field spell. The alternative would be to let him activate the field spell and just banish the field spell, and then pop his board with it. But I think this is actually the better play, because it keeps him feeling like he can't win. That's the idea here. It keeps him very low on hope. He's going to go to the end phase. Perfect. Okay, now we just need to draw into a way to protect Barrier Statue. Not that that matters too much, because Barrier Statue obviously is... Snow is not the best card to draw in this situation, but Snow's not bad either. So we'll just go activate Endymion. Yep, we're going to equip. And we're going to go with this one because we just need advantage right now, and then we can activate. We really need some back row that's useful. So we'll activate this to grab Sorora, Ash. Okay, Ash is fine. Ash is actually fine. We have Endymion here anyway. Ash is perfectly fine with me, actually. It's not even the end of the world. Kashtira Ogre, why not? Let's activate this, and then we'll banish some more cards. Let's hopefully... We gotta banish the fires. Yep. Oof, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm gonna just keep banishing useful fire cards out of his hand, like this. Like the Fire King... This girl. I'm just gonna banish that. And, yeah, we're gonna activate this. Destroy, draw. Destroy this, draw a card. Inari Fire. So more useful than what we have. Snow's not too useful right now, so Inari Fire is not bad. We'll special summon out Inari Fire. Do we have a monster negate? Actually, what does he have in graveyard? He has Ash and Fractal and stuff like that. So this definitely can come up, the Hida. Actually, if I add this back in main phase 2, he can't add it back to hand, and he's drawing a Gameciel, which isn't going to help. So that might be the play right there. So let's go to battle, and we'll attack over this stuff. So we'll destroy. Yep, that's good. So we'll destroy that, and then we'll destroy this stuff. We'll destroy, attack directly, and attack directly. He's at 34. We'll go main phase 2. So this adds itself back, right? If this card... During the standby phase, after this card was destroyed and sent to the graveyard, add it to hand. I don't want him to do that because then he can search a Fire King Island or Fire King spell trap. So I don't want him to do that. So I will keep him off of that. I will go main phase 2. I will summon a Hida using this and Inari Fire, and I'll summon a Hida right here. And now I'll activate Hida to summon back his card, so he can't summon it back in the standby phase. So we'll summon it out on our side of the field. We'll just summon it right here. And this way, he can't do anything with it. Pit Knight, I can go into Pit Knight, but Pit Knight doesn't really do anything in this situation right now. Especially since, yeah, the columns don't work. So we'll just end phase here. It's not bad. It really actually is not bad. So now I know he's drawing a Gameciel for sure. He doesn't know he's drawing a Gameciel. I know he's drawing a Gameciel. So he'll have to play with what he's got in hand. So he's got Gameciel followed by Kurikara. He's going to normal summon a Fractal. That actually does suck. He can send that, and then he can send it. That was actually so dumb. That was so dumb. Wow, that was really dumb. Okay, I'm going to activate Ogre. Okay, that was kind of dumb. Fire King Island, I'm probably going to banish that. Yeah, Fire King Island's on its way out. I'm not trying to let him do that. I'll let him draw that Grunix, though. Or that Sacred Phoenix. Why didn't he just attack the barrier statue? That would have been the play. So he just sent the kit. Alright. Monster Reborn. Okay. Let's see where this gets him. To bring back... Kit, okay. Now he can activate battle phase. He's gonna end his... He had plays there. Okay, fair enough. I thought we played that fairly well. I'll be honest with you. Alright, we have one legacy ticket. Out of pure curiosity, well, this is what our opponent was playing. They were playing basically every deck that has ever existed in Yu-Gi-Oh! And will ever exist. They're playing Snake Eye, Fire King, Tri-Brigade, Kashtira, more Kashtira, Sacred Phoenix, Alpha King of all beasts, Kaijus, technically a Tier Element, technically a Kashtira, more of this, Nibiru, Raigeki, Grass looks greener, I don't even know how much that really helps, 2 Fire King Islands, why 2, nobody knows, Kashtira Birth, Salamangreat Charge, there's like at least 6 archetypes in this pile of cards. I'm in shock, honestly. And then like you play 60 cards, but you couldn't get 3. Like you don't have the space for imperm. It's like this is hilarious. Only 2 call by Y2. Nobody knows. This is like it's hilarious. All right, so Master Pack. Let's see what we got in this one. Last one had a UR, but it wasn't too usable for us, so we couldn't do anything with it. Let's see what this one has. Artifact, which I don't think is too usable. If this card is set, destroyed, special summon it, destroy all spell trap cards. Oof, it's not all cards in your spell trap card zone. Yeah, when an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you can special summon this card from your hand. Not too bad. I guess even that happens, it destroys all spell trap cards. It's not terrible if in an artifact deck. Another Satellar Knight, if this card is summoned, you can send one Satellar Knight monster from your hand to the graveyard, draw a card. It's not too terrible. Definitely not too terrible. Legendary Key Windup. We have that. Mutant card. I don't think we could. Yeah, Mutant. Can't really do much with that. We've got Thrawn the Disciplined Angel. This we can summon for free off of the Witch. If a monster is originally Earth Fairy sent to from your hand or field to the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. Not really too usable. Phantom Knight card, can't really do much with that. And X is Cyber Eternal. Okay, let's open these legacy tickets. Not as many as we usually get, but it's been a rough one, so things happen. Things happen. What can you do? We've got Spell Calling, can't use that. Sonic Maid, the censored artwork of Sonic Maid. Not the original Japanese art. So then there'd be some things there. Can't use that. 600 life points isn't worth it. And Lightning disappears into the abyss. I clicked in a different area. But I imagine it's probably not. The Beak, Ninjutsu, Art of Decoy, which has Trent getting shot, which sucks for us. Medic, Muscle, can't really use that. World, this is not bad, right? If this card is in your graveyard, you can send a plant monster from your hand or field to the graveyard as part of some of this card. It's pretty good. Actually a pretty good card. Can't really use it, but that's a pretty good card. Not a bad plant monster at all. It's a free special summon, essentially, if it's in the graveyard or recurs itself. Barrocks, one of my favorite cards again. Look at these stats. Stats are very funny. Launch Spider, can't use that. I mean, it's a Bandit Keith card, too. That is a cool card. Let's see. We've got Nimble Musabi. When this card is destroyed by battle, sent to the graveyard, special summon 2 Nimble Musabis. Okay. So basically, it's a Nimble that inflicts damage rather than gains 1,000. But I mean, they already had the other card that they had Giant Germ, which like kind of did this already. This card can be tributed for a tribute summon. Why? Why is that on this card? Why is that second part on this card? When did this come out? Why is this like a concern in any way? It can't be Kaiju'd. Well, like, why is this restriction on this card? It doesn't tell you when these cards come out, but that is just a needless restriction. And then we've got a Fabled. Wow, this card looks really cool. While you have 2 or less cards in your hand, all face-up Fabled monsters gain 400. This is a wasted art for such an underwhelming card. That looks awesome. Alright, so unfortunately, I failed this deck today. If you guys saw misplays, definitely let me know in the comments. Obviously, I misplayed. I would say in that God game, I misplayed by not negating the God Slime, attacking over it, attacking maybe the other God card. I definitely did misplay, but it was a tough road for this deck today. I probably have to practice it more. The trouble is I can't practice in the ranked mode, because if I practice in the ranked mode, it makes changes to our Masochist run. So I can't practice in that. So my only option is to practice against the computer. The computer is garbage. Like, it literally, I could probably beat it with a starter deck Kaiba. It's absolutely terrible. So I can't get a realistic playthrough unless I play against like real people. And when I play against real people, it affects the run. So unfortunately, we're just gonna have to learn this deck on the fly. Or if you guys have any mistakes that I made, definitely let me know. Obviously, I think I made a lot. I definitely let this deck down 100%. So what can you do though? Let's kind of remain positive, and next time we'll definitely win a lot more. La 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 la.